Happy holidays, everybody. Every Christmas I do a standing rib roast, and I'm gonna do one today on Taste of MelRose. This one is gonna be extra special because I'm gonna use this totally awesome product from Bourbon Barrel Foods. I'm gonna do a maple and like a smoked pepper garlic standing rib roast. It's gonna have a little bit of Worcestershire in it and this smoked pepper from Bourbon Barrels. It's divine. Okay, so let's get started. So what I've got here is a 5-pound, 3-ribbed standing rib roast. We wanna pat this guy dry first before we do anything to it. It's gonna ensure that it browns and really caramelizes. Perfect. There you go, guy. I like to take my garlic. I'll get like big, maybe 5 chunks. I'll cut these guys in half, and then I'm gonna make little slits into the outer rim of the standing rib roast, and then I'm gonna stuff those guys in. So I just smash it so that it can break away from the paper. There we go. So now we're gonna take our knife and make a pretty generous slit into the meat, big enough so that this hunkin' chunk of garlic can just slip inside, really give some fragrant garlickiness to this standing rib roast. So that guy is good and garlicky. I'll just throw the rest in the bottom of my pan here. It'll be yummy. And we're gonna transfer this guy over. Okay, next we're gonna work on our bourbon and smoked pepper glaze. It's gonna go on this bad boy. We are gonna do some olive oil, do about 4 tablespoons. So this is going to create like the binding element to our glaze or paste, if you will. All right, so this guy is gonna be 4 tablespoons. And this product is so fragrant. You can smell the bourbon. It's a little bit buttery, maple, bourbon. Yum. I'm gonna do a little bit of this Worcestershire sauce. This is also by Bourbon Barrel Foods. It has that Worcestershire smell, but it also has the bourbon mixed with it, so it's a little bit fragrant. It has this kind of sweeter element, but it's also gonna lend a saltiness. Okay, so this guy will be 1 tablespoon. Yum. This is really good. Next, I'm gonna do sage and then the Bourbon Barrels smoked pepper. When I first smelled this, when I got this, it was like ridiculously amazing. It's woodsy, it's peppery, it's smoky. It's really gonna be awesome with this. And I'm gonna add some sage. That's gonna be really yummy. A little bit earthy. We'll do 1 tablespoon sage. And now our pepper. 1 tablespoon. Okay, last but not least, we need some salt. So I'm gonna eyeball it, but really it'll be about 2 tablespoons. I use good either kosher salt or Maldon salt is what I love. All right, now let's whisk this guy up. Delicious. So good. Okay, so now we're gonna create our base of the bottom of our pan that our roast is gonna sit on. And I've got these peeled, so little rainbow carrots. So they're gonna go on the bottom. And now I have pearl onions. These are frozen. You can find these in any grocery store. They're already peeled and done for you, so I find it just the easiest way. So all of those, let's take a whole package of frozen pearl onions. And now we need to season these guys. So olive oil, salt, pepper. A whole stick of butter is gonna go at the bottom of this guy. And so as our roast cooks with the glaze, and I'm gonna do this half cup of bourbon, it's a nice little boozy bath. That's going to create the most lovely gravy. Trust me. Now we're just gonna give it a good toss, get everybody happy. Smell that bourbon, it smells so good. Now our guy comes back on. And we are ready for our yummy Bourbon Barrels maple glaze. Okay, now let me get all in here. Glaze this baby up. This is ready to go in to a 500-degree oven. And that's gonna be for about 45 minutes. And then we're gonna lower the temperature one more time, and then we're gonna lower it a third time. So I'll walk you through it. First is 500 degrees, 45 minutes. Here we go, my love. Okay. Lovely. Okay. So now don't forget to baste your guy. Every 20 minutes, 25 minutes would be great. It's just gonna keep it really juicy and moist and delicious and just transferring all of that good flavor back onto the meat. So that's what we want. Now, I'm gonna lower my oven to 325 for 30 minutes. And then after that 30 minutes, it's gonna go back up to 450 for a remaining 30 minutes. So keep an eye on your timer, keep an eye on what you're doing, but it's a great way to segment into something else you're cooking on Christmas Day, so it's awesome. What we're gonna do is baste this guy. Yum. Oh my God, that butter is just glistening all over this. Oh my God. Okay, so now we're gonna lower it to 325 for 30 minutes. We are gonna get the temperature now back up to 450 for 30 minutes and finish this beauty off. If you could smell this, it is heaven. Garlicky, Worcestershire, maple, bourbon, butter. Does not get any better. That kind of rhymes. All right, lovely, beautiful. Look at this gorgeous rib roast. It smells delicious. So now we need to make our gravy. And what we're gonna do is pull out all of these juices and get it into a little stock pot or a little pot. So this is butter, bourbon, maple syrup. I've added some water while it was roasting to the bottom of the pan. We need every last drop because this is liquid gold. So medium heat on our gravy. We're gonna help this gravy out with a little more bourbon. I have about 1/3 of a cup. So I'm gonna go back in there. All right, I'm gonna taste it. Delicious. Need a little more salt. Some cracks of some more pepper. All right, I'm gonna add a dash more of this Worcestershire from Bourbon Barrels because it smells so good. So I'm gonna do about a teaspoon. Yeah, that was great. So 1 tablespoon heavy cream. And now to thicken our guy up, we're gonna do some cornstarch and water. Just simple little trick. So 1 tablespoon. And then about 1 tablespoon of water. Get that all incorporated so there's no lumps. And now Nice medium heat, but you want all those bubbles because this guy is gonna thicken up fast, watch. See, it's already there. Boom, done. Kill the heat and we'll take it off. Now what we're gonna plate this guy. All right, and there we are. So pretty. Smells delicious. All right, now the caramelized pearl onions, the rainbow carrots have all been bathing in this bourbon and maple syrup and butter. Delish. This is gonna go on the side of my dish. Okay, so now just to kind of keep my meat a little glossy, glistening, I'm just gonna pour some of these juices right back on. When I'm ready to serve this guy. All right, here we go. I'm ready to serve my standing rib roast with Bourbon Barrel Foods, maple syrup, and Worcestershire sauce. This is gonna be so amazing. Thank you so much, Bourbon Barrel Foods, for sending me this lovely array of products. I cannot wait to use this Kentucky teriyaki. I mean, how yummy. Vanilla extract. This is awesome. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.